Yesterday I have explained fifth problem and seventh problem. Now I am explaining eighth problem. Page number E34. Eighth problem. See this problem. Compute cash from operating activities from the following figures. Profit for the year 1988 is a sum of 10,000 rupees after providing for depreciation of 2,000 rupees. The current assets of the business for the year ending 31st December 1987-1988 are as follows. Debtors, provision for doubtful debts, bills receivable, bills payable, creditors, inventories, short-term investments, outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, accrued income, income received in advance. So this is problem. Yesterday I told you have to calculate the cash from operation. Before cash from operation, you have to find the P&L adjustment account and funds from operation. You have to get the funds from operation from the P&L adjustment account. So I will write the P&L adjustment account. At the time of explaining funds flow statement, I have explained this P&L adjustment account and I have given pro forma also. So once you check that pro forma, see that pro forma, then you can do it easily. First you have to write the last year profit, that is called balance brought down. Last year profit. In this problem, there is no last year profit, so simply you can write dash. Here to balance carried down current year profit. How much the current year profit? The profit for the year 1988 is sum of 10,000 rupees. So that is current year profit. But in debit side, which amounts you can write? Depreciation, goodwill written off, preliminary expense written off, reserves, these are all you can write here. But in this problem, only depreciation amount is there, 2,000 rupees. Write 2,000 rupees depreciation amount. That's all. Total 12,000 rupees. 12,000. This balance amount is called funds from operation. 12,000 rupees. Now, calculation of cash from operation. This is main pro forma. First write funds from operation. This amount we can take, this funds from operation, this 12,000, take first amount as a first amount. Then add increase in current liabilities. So this is your main duty. Which are current liabilities, which are current assets you have to identify. So here debtors current asset here, provision for doubtful debts, it is current liability. So 1,000 rupees, 200 rupees increased. So provision for doubtful debts nothing but provision for PDD or BDD. No problem. Provision for doubtful debts 200 rupees. One more thing is, I have explained yesterday in seventh sum I did some mistake. But that outstanding expenses 1200, 1600. I wrote only 200 rupees increase value, but here 400 rupees increase. So rectify that amount. 1200 rupees, 1600 rupees, actually 400 rupees increased amount, but I wrote 200 rupees. Okay, that amount rectified. Now come to this problem. Provision for doubtful debts, here 200 rupees increased. Next, bills receivable asset, bills payable liability, 5,000, 6,000, 1,000 rupees increased. Bills payable, 1,000 rupees increased. Creditors 8,000, 9,000. Creditors also increased. You can take creditors 1,000 rupees increased. Inventories asset, short-term investments asset, outstanding expense liability. This also increased. Outstanding expenses 1,000 to 1,500, 500 rupees increased. Next, prepaid expense asset, actual income asset, income received in advance. This is liability, but it decreased. So these are increase in current liabilities. Now reverse, decrease in current assets. So what are the current assets decrease? Debtors increased, bills receivable decreased. So right, bills receivable 1,000 rupees decreased, 4,000, 3,000, 1,000 rupees decreased. Inventories increased, don't take. Short-term investments increased, don't take. Prepaid expenses decreased, you can take. Prepaid expenses 1,000 rupees decreased. Next, accrued income increased, don't take. That's all. Now find this total. How much? 4,700. Total 16,700. Now less, reverse. This is increase in current liabilities. Now write decrease in current liabilities. So in decrease in current liabilities, only one amount I think, that is income received in advance. Income received in advance 2,000, 1,000 rupees decreased. Write in bracket minus value. Next, here decrease in current assets. You can write here increase in current assets. So what are the current assets increased? Debtors. Debtors 2,000 increased. Next, bills receivable decreased. Inventories increased. 5,000, 8,000, 3,000 increased. Next, short-term investments also increased. 10,000, 12,000. I am writing here continuation. Short-term investments 2,000 rupees increased. Outstanding expense, okay. Prepaid expenses decreased, okay. Accrued income increased. Accrued income 1,000 rupees. That's all. Now 1,000, 2,003, 3, 6 plus 3, 9,000. Is 9,000 minus from 16,700. How much? 7,700 rupees. This is cash from operation. This is 8th problem completed. So like that you have to do. So according to pro forma, you can do this problem. So Ninth, 10th sums or similar sums. I will explain. Essay first problem, same model problem. See page number E36. Very important problem. X Limited made a profit of 18,50,000 after considering the following: depreciation on fixed assets, profit on sale of buildings, loss on sale of machinery, provision for taxation, provision for doubtful debts, transfer to general reserve, amortization of fixed assets. The following additional information is also given: debtors, creditors, bills receivable, bills payable, outstanding expenditures, prepaid expenditures. You are required to ascertain the cash from operations. So this is main full problem. So I will explain this problem. First of all, we have to prepare the P&L adjustment account. Page number E36. First problem. Essay first problem. P&L adjustment account. First write by balance got down. Last year profit. In this problem also there is no last year profit. Amount dash. Now depreciation on fixed assets. So you can write here to depreciation 50,000 rupees. Profit on sale of building. Profit on sale of building, you can write credit side here by profit on sale of building. How much that amount of 1 lakh rupees. Loss on sale of machinery, debit side. Loss on sale of machinery 40,000 rupees. Provision for taxation to provision for taxation 3 lakhs. Next, provision for doubtful debts to RBD 5,000 rupees. Transfer to general reserve. General reserve 1,20,000. Amortization of fixed assets, nothing but preliminary expenditures. That is called fixed assets to amortization of FICTIPIOUS, which is assets. Amount that amount of 20,000 rupees. Then to balance carried down. Last year profit, current year profit. He has given current year profit in first line 18,50,000 amount. 18,50,000. Find this total. Eighteen seventy, 1990, 1995, 2295, 2385. See, 2385. Yes, 2385. So right here 2385 minus 1 lakh 2285. 85. This is called by funds from operation, FFO. Funds from operation 22 lakhs 85,000 balance amount. Then same pro forma calculation of cash from operation. So in this problem, maximum points we got here. So now calculation of cash from operation, same pro forma. Funds from operation 22 lakhs 85,000. Now increase in current liabilities. So now see here, what are the current liabilities in this problem? Creditors 120/90, so decreased. Bills payable 30/35, increased. So right, bills payable 5,000 increased. Next, outstanding expenses decrease, don't take. That's all, only one amount. Now, decrease in current assets. Decrease in current assets, debtors. Debtors 180/170, 10,000 rupees. Bills receivable decreased. Bills receivable 70/40, 30,000 decreased. Prepaid expenses increased. Okay, that's all. Total 45,000. Funds total. 2330 less decrease in current liabilities. So what are the decrease in current liabilities? Creditors 30,000 rupees decreased. Next, outstanding expense also decreased. Outstanding expenses how much decreased? 40/20, 20,000 decreased. So these are all right in bracket. Next, increase in current assets. What are the current assets increased? Debtors decreased, bills receivable decreased, prepaid expense increased. Only one amount. Prepaid expenses 5,000 increased. Total 55,000 minus 55,000.
22 lakhs 75,000.
22 lakhs
75,000.
Yes, you got it. This is called cash from operation. 22 lakhs 75,000. Okay. In the short answers, you try 9 to 10 sums. You can get answers. Okay. Again, I have to explain 1 to 4 problems in short answers. Tomorrow, I will explain this 1 to 4 problems, and for another model I will explain. That is compulsory 12 marks problem. Okay, right.